matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the power forward.
And Towns is solid at getting strong position on the glass. Terrific work.
Suggs kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here's Ben Carroll. That three off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hart the pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Suggs dishes to Caldwell Pope. Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hart kicks to Brunson. Hart with a screen on Suggs. And it's Brunson missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Bitadze. And Bridges with the block.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
And Towns gets it to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Suggs. Wagner outside. Caldwell Pope against Bridges. Launches a three. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple seasons.
And here is Suggs. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. And it's Suggs missing. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. 4-point game. Hart with the screen for Bridges. Three-pointer. The rebound by Bitadze. Orlando's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first.
Don't sleep on KCP and his quickness. He's skilled at getting out and finishing the break.
Wagner against Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Hart, wide open. He fires. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
It's good.
A strong move by Suggs inside, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Hart finds Anunoby. Towns in the corner. Here's Hart. He's defended by Wagner. That's tipped. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Bitadze the pass to Caldwell Pope. Misses the three.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
To the paint. Here's Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 8 points.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Here's Suggs, and he banks in the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The Knicks leading by 5. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Brunson up top. He's got 8. Count it.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
From downtown, and that one's good. Suggs. He has 7.
Oh, confident shot by Suggs. He just goes right up and lets it fly.
Brunson right side. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Towns finds Anunoby. Back to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Shot on the wing. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Towns.
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
That's as sweet as you're going to get it. Fluid motion, great lift, rolls right off the fingertips.
There's a screen by Achiuwa. Dunk by Achiuwa.
People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
The Magic trail by 6. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And it's Wagner missing. New York's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And Anunoby, here we go.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
The numbers will back it up, Brent, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
Anunoby kicks to Achiuwa. There's a screen by Achiuwa. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. That one's no good. That makes them 1 for 2. Orlando trailing here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Towns, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Towns dishes to Bridges. Banchero grabs the board.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Caldwell Pope against Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Wright missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Wright, the pass to Anunoby. To the middle. Intercepted. Here's Banchero. Count it. Good. And it's 6 points for Paolo Banchero.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Black. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Wright. Drives to the hoop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Towns. Andrew Shamet comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Wright, and Wright throws it down hard.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Pass to Black. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now Shamet with 2 seconds left. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York ahead. They lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And it's small and power forward. It's Wagner and Isaac. Suggs out there with Black. And it's Bitadze in at the center. That's who's out there for Orlando. Isaac outside. Pass to Suggs. Isaac with a screen for Suggs. And he's good on the 3-ball. Suggs has got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Shamet. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's Wagner with the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
McBride passes to Wright. Here's Hart. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Suggs with the ball. Now Wright defending. Good on the shot. Suggs has got 12 points in the game.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And now Orlando on the break. Black, no good. Knicks trail by 7. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Shamet. That one's off, still out of sync. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, you gotta push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Inside, Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Isaac outside. Pass to Black. Shoots the three. Isaac kicks to Black. Kicks it out to Wagner. And it's good off the back rim and in. He has 5.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Robinson a screen on Isaac. Hart the pass to Robinson. Here's Black. Magic moving the ball around. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Knicks making a change here. Brunson's checked in.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
From deep, Brunson. They get it back. Pass to Shamet. Brunson outside. No good on the triple.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
It's stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Here's Suggs. No good from outside. Knicks trail by 12. Puts up a 3. Here's Hart. Here's Robinson. Another shot. He lays it in. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Pass to Isaac. On the wing, Harris. Defended by McBride. Back to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Suggs. Another miss by Orlando.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
That one goes in. Stolen by Brunson. He can't get that one. And so it's the Orlando Magic. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They then... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And New York, looking at who they've got. Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5. Harris dishes to Carter. Puts up a 3. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Anunoby finds Towns. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Substitution for your man.
Goes up off the inbound, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Brunson against Suggs. Takes the 3. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Anunoby. Good on the triple.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Carter sets the pick for Suggs. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. From deep, Brunson. Banchero grabs the board. Magic leading by 9. Wagner outside. Caldwell Pope outside. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. No coverage that time. Suggs has got 6 here in this quarter.
And really good habits paying off for Suggs. He's finding shots and drumming up points for his squad.
The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Brunson kicks to Hart. On the wing, Anunoby. It's hauled in by the Magic. Stolen by Brunson. Bridges outside. Launches it. Carter pulls it in. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Bridges attacking. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Magic leading by 12. Kicks it out to Banchero. Off target from 3-point range. New York, they're working against the clock now. Towns with it, and it's Carter picking him up. And Karl Anthony Towns, good for 3.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one goes on Anunoby.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Knicks trail by 10. Anunoby outside. Launches the 3. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Anunoby's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Knicks. Carter with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Brunson, left side. At the Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. From the arc. Brunson, no good.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Here's Suggs.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for...
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
2 shots.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Brunson with it. Five on the clock. So the Magic win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely.
But eventually, I'll get there. I'm a tiger on the loose, I'm a menace in the booth, I'm the medicine you're afraid to take. I'm the gasoline and nut and the devil in your gut that you're fighting just to keep it fake. Kinda like the view with the dice and me, top down with the rims and gold. So baby, pour me a drink and
possession runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
So the Houston starting five. Dylan Brooks is out there with Jalen Green. Then there's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. The 3. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the 3.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Got to be impressed with this guy's confidence.
And he gets it to go.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
So quick on these drives, as quick as a hiccup. Can't let him, Caldwell-Pope, get into the lane like this.
The 3 from Thompson, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Green for 3. It's rebounded by Batase. The Magic have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Caldwell-Pope's shot is off. For Houston, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And that one's good for Brooks.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Oh, got that one up quick.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 3 from Suggs. No luck on that one. Houston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Caldwell-Pope against Thompson. On the wing, Brooks. Three-pointer. Orlando with the rebound. And he lobs it up. Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
I mean, did you see the strength and force? I mean, that's what puts Banchero ahead.
Here's Green. Outside Eason. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Batase. Orlando leading by 4. Launches it from deep. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Rockets trail by 4. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Banchero.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game now. That free throw is good from Thompson. Wagner's checked in for Batase. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Magic have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. On the wing, Brooks puts up a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Brooks has got 6.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
On target from range.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 3-point lead. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Now here's Suggs. And it's Wagner missing. Pass to Eason for three. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
For Orlando, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Caldwell Pope for 3. Fires in the triple. Give him 8 points now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
To the paint. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Coming on the floor from your Magic, number 0, Anthony Black.
Pass to Brooks. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance.
3.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. For 3, Caldwell Pope. The shot comes out. Tie game. And some big points being put on the board as we wrap up the first. Let's take a quick break. And then it's on to the second quarter after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Paolo Banchero is out there with Wagner. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Black in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
You got to pick up Green at half court. He's got in the gym range and supreme confidence to go with it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from 3 points.
Whoa!
How about that
Powerful
one?
jam!
Woo!
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
To the inside.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
For Houston, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Green, the pass to Şengün, outside for Brooks. Sinks the tray. Brooks has got 14 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Back to Thompson. Eason, the pass to Şengün from the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic trail by 4. Pass to Black. Here's to Silva. It's rebounded by Houston. Right wing. Şengün, the open look. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Şengün showing his touch there. That's a tough spot for a big.
If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor. And Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute. Uses his 6'8" frame well. He's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Harris comes in for Caldwell Pope. Here's Black. And another miss by Orlando. The Rockets lead by 6. Pass to Thompson. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Thompson, the layup for 2. Thompson's got his second basket.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Black passes to Wagner. Isaac for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's Thompson penetrating.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
And the dunk by Isaac.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Pass to De Silva. Isaac with it. Now Thompson defending. Here's Black. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Over Green and out of bounds. Houston will have it.
That's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Wagner, and Suggs is subbed in for Harris. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. The 3 is up. Orlando with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
De Silva with the bucket.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Houston leading by 6. Goes up from the top of the key. Van Vliet misses.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
The 3 from Suggs. Nails it from beyond the arc. Suggs has got 5.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
Gets the 3 to fall.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Suggs. Lays it up and banks it in. Suggs has got 5 points now this quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's the pick. And here's Green from the arc. It's hauled in by Isaac. The 3 from Suggs. And again, it's the magic from Pete.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Rockets ahead, leading by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at Dylan Brooks. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
So on the floor for Houston. Smith out there with Jeff Green. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Suggs. Orlando leading. Outside Carter. Pass to Anthony. Lets the 3 fly. Smith with the rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Whitmore outside. Sinks it from distance. Whitmore's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
BA, Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Suggs outside. 4-3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando.
Wagner.
Houston has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Green with a screen on Anthony. Pass to Green. Back to Whitmore. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. There's the triple. Outside Tate from downtown. Rebound by the Magic. Isaac's got 4 rebounds in the game. Suggs against Van Vliet. Isaac, the pass to Suggs. Off the mark there with a 3. The Rockets have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Knocked loose and stolen by Anthony. The 3-ball drains the triple.
When it comes to solid three-point shooting, Anthony makes them when they count the most.
Here's Smith. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Smith's got 5. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Wagner for 3. Rockets with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Inside. And it's Green missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Deflected.
Boy, Suggs doing a nice job defensively there. Reacted quickly and got the block.
Back to Green. Smith outside. Here's the 3. The rebound by Carter. Orlando trailing here. Suggs finds Anthony. There's the drive. And Anthony slams it in.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Out to Anthony. This one for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. And now a 4-point Orlando lead.
That's on the defense. You got to guard Anthony from the corner.
Pass to Tate. From behind the arc. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Suggs will not go. Misses off the front iron. Houston shooting just about 33% since this second half started. For 3, Smith. That shot, no good.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
The 3 from Suggs. And another 3 for Orlando.
So tough trying to slow down Suggs, especially when he gets it going, because he's persistent and relentless.
Here's Van Vliet. Outside Whitmore. Isaac with the steal. It's stolen by Green. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Wagner. Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for Orlando, helping them space the floor. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then it's Goga Batadze. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Black in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Right side Eason. Pass to Şengün. Back to Eason. Now here's Şengün. Tipped. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wagner with a steal. Batadze. The pass to Wagner. Out left to the wing. Here's Batadze. Offline with a 3. Now Brooks. Pass to Şengün. Eason, a screen on Wagner. Here's Şengün. Now here's Eason. There's the 3. Nails it from 3. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. The Magic making a switch here. Suggs is checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Magic.
Caldwell Pope for three. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 5 rebounds in the game. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them. Cutting into this lead, they're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
It's Thompson, high post, working on Banchero. Here's Eason. Offensive rebound. Thompson scanning the floor. Back to Şengün. Brooks outside. Şengün a screen on Caldwell Pope. 2 on the clock. They get it again. Outside for Green. Let's go with a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 3 assists now in this one.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And Brooks has got the ball here for Houston. They've led by as much as 10. Şengün, no good. Magic trail by 5. Stolen by Thompson. On the wing, Brooks. Down low. And there's a 3-second violation. Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Here's Wagner, tipped away, and stolen by Green. Caldwell Pope against Şengün. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Outside for Brooks. Takes the 3. De Silva with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Suggs with it. Green picks him up. Caldwell Pope for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Nothing like being assertive and aggressive in critical spots. KCP coming through for his team.
Thompson passes to Eason. Over to the left wing. Offensive rebound. Out to Thompson. The 3 is up. That shot off. Orlando's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Batase, defended by Şengün. Batase, pass to Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Here's De Silva.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
And he's going for the oop here.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Eason, the pass to Şengün. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
To the left wing. Pass to Suggs from deep 3-point land. Thompson pulls it in. Oh, it's stolen.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
And nails the tray.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And so it's Houston winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did.
another exciting. Here's the starting group for Houston. Tari Eason is out there with Amen Thompson. Then there's Jalen Green. Then it's Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. And for the Knicks, Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Back to Hart. And on paper, Craig, this might seem like a potential blow. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Brunson, that's a two-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Thompson for the triple. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Now, here's Şengün. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. On the wing, Anunoby. Shot to stop the run, and Anunoby slams it in.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Green passes to Eason. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by New York. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Brunson, shot clock at 2, drops in the layup for 2.
Boy, Jalen Brunson just reads what the defense concedes, and on that one, it's a drive.
Green against Bridges. From deep, Brooks. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Boy, you have to love how Jalen Brunson orchestrates this offense. So good at getting the ball where it needs to be.
Thompson sets the pick for Brooks. A 3-ball. Kept alive. Eason passes to Thompson. Eason against Hart. Thompson sets the pick for Eason. His 3-pointers off the mark. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. It's good. This game is all even.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Bridges finds Brunson. Fires for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Şengün. Now Thompson. Looking to end the run. And it's Thompson with the jam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And here's Brunson outside. Thompson with the rebound. And he drives in, and Thompson slams it home.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's the Knicks. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there. And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
On the wing, Bridges. Hart the pass to Anunoby. Jacks up a three. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 9.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
The Rockets trail. Pass to Şengün. Outside, Green. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 3 assists now in this one. New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Towns finds Hart. Fades back. The Rockets pull it in. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Eason. And the 3 off target.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Out to Bridges. New York, no good that time either. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Thompson passes to Eason. Back to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Brunson. New York trailing. To Hart. Now Anunoby. Back to Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. To the inside. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation. OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
Pass to Eason. No good with the triple. The Knicks leading by 3. Hart with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. They're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Brooks against Brunson. Hart with the screen for Bridges. Brunson with a clean look from outside off the mark.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And Brooks gets it to go.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Looking to get it going. Oh, muscling it in, Brunson.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Green against Bridges. Thompson for three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Towns looking around. Pass to Bridges. Beyond the arc. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Brooks on the wing. Defended by Hart. Good on the bucket. Brooks has got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
With a screen on Thompson. Anunoby kicks to Towns. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Towns has got 5.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Rockets lead by 2. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The Rockets, 30.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One guy who's been getting it done is OG Anunoby.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Robinson is out there with Achua. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Wright in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And it's Shamet missing. Houston leading by 5. Tate with the ball. Out to Smith from deep. Robinson pulls it in.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
There's a screen by Achua. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. There's a screen by Achua. McBride finds Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. A fader.
And you see a big defensive upside in Whitmore. He's quick and has great strength. Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Van Vliet against Wright. Pass to Shamet. Robinson a screen on Tate. Shamet can't tie it up as that one misses. Fires from deep. Tate no good. Knicks trail by 3. Right down low, covered by Van Vliet. They get it back. Outside for Robinson. Right, that's a 2-pointer. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Smith.
Steven Adams.
Here's Whitmore. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And it's off from three-point range. Here's McBride. He has yet to score. Sweet little floater.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Rockets leading by 3. For 3, Van Vliet. Robinson pulls it in. For New York, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Whitmore finds Green. Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And McBride gets it to go.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Driving inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Steven Adams picks one up.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
Here's Wright. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. Rockets trail.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Here's Whitmore, defended by McBride. And here's Green outside, sinks the three-pointer. Green's got 8 points. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Houston on top. They're up. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Taking a look at the Rockets. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Brooks. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Green in at the point guard position. Pass to Eason. Thompson sets the pick for Eason. Now Şengün. There's the 3. That shot missing. New York trailing. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court for the 3. And it's Brooks that time on the assist by Thompson.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Eason. Just over a minute played here in the fourth.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Right wing. Towns finds Bridges. Hart with it. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Anunoby. The 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Houston leading by 5. And good that time.
And definitely a streak shooter. When Brooks is hot, he can carry the offense.
Brunson against Brooks. Brunson the pass to Towns. Out to Brunson. The putback. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Şengün with a screen on Bridges. Green, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Brunson makes a two-pointer. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Brooks misses. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Hart. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
No fear in the eyes of Green. Willing and ready to take the big shot for his team.
Pass to Anunoby. Takes a 3. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brooks misses. The Knicks have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Hart with a screen on Brooks. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. No good on the 3.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Here's Eason. They get it again. Here's Şengün. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And a miss there on the triple. New York's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. And Thompson sends it back. Pass to Şengün. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Şengün's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets. Here's Hart. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Thompson.
Then Towns is so difficult to guard, and it doesn't matter if he's inside or outside. He's tough.
So he gets them both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Şengün with a screen on Bridges. And it's Green missing.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Şengün with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Hard against Eason. Back to Şengün. This one for 3. Eason's shot is good. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They trail by 9 points. So we see the Rockets get the win here. This
but eventually I'll get there. I'm a tiger on the loose, I'm a menace in the booth, I'm the medicine you're afraid to take. I'm the gasoline and nut and the devil in your gut that you're fighting just to keep it baked. Kinda like the view with the dice in the mirror, top down with the rims and gold. So baby, pour me a drink, I'm gonna let out the freak beat back in the beer. Let him run, let him eat, stone cold killer. Let off the beat. Let him bang on the streets like Godzilla. Let him
action coming up. So a look at our starters for Orlando. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Bataze in at the 5. And for the Knicks, they've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Pass to Hart. Now Anunoby fires the 3. Rebounded by Suggs. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Oh, got a piece of it. Anunoby, a screen on Suggs. Shot clock at 6. From the baseline, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
And that one is hammered home.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Towns is screen on Suggs. Here's Brunson. Rebound by the Magic.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Suggs with it. Towns covering to the left side wing. Suggs against Brunson. And Carroll with a screen on Brunson. The 3 from Suggs. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Here's Brunson. And there's the rejection. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. To the middle. Stolen. In transition, the Magic on the run. Here's Bataze. Wagner outside. Fires the 3. They get it again. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Seems like every team in the league could use a player like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, Brian, look, the term 3 and D at times seems like a backhanded compliment, but not with KCP. He does both the 3 and the D at elite levels.
Always takes the toughest backcourt assignment and more than holds down his own. And Wagner gets it to go.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Orlando leading by 7. Caldwell-Pope for 3. The rebound by Bridges. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. And stolen by Suggs. Knocked away. Caldwell-Pope against Brunson. And Banchero gets it to go. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
And we've got 1:18 left in the opening quarter. Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. Lets it go from deep. And it's New York with a rebound. And here they come. Here's Anunoby. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
Here's the break. And here's Brunson from the arc. He drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Suggs against Brunson. Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Knicks trail by 4. From deep. Anunoby can't get it to go. Orlando has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. And that's good. Contavious Caldwell Pope for 3.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Suggs against Brunson. Outside Anunoby. With 1 on the clock. There's the drive. And so it's Orlando closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
On the court for the Magic, Wagner and Isaac, the duo at forward. Then there's Contavious Caldwell Pope. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Black in at the point. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just 1 game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Magic leading by 9. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Wagner outside, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Grant, there's such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Outside Hart. Takes it inside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Here's Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Brunson finds Bridges. And the 3 off target.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Knicks trail by 9. They push it up 4 on 3. Bridges misses. Here's Black. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Brunson passes to Hart. Back to Brunson. Shoots a fadeaway. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Brunson. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Black. He's covered by Hart. Wagner on the wing. Launches it. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high-percentage shots.
Black passes to Isaac. To the paint. And the dunk by Isaac.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because They're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Pass to Bridges. Going inside. Out to the wing. Here's Brunson. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Black passes to Wagner. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Kicks it out Towns. Back to Bridges. Hard against Isaac. Wagner on the wing. Oh, deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Wagner for three. The rebound by Shamet.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Three-pointer. Brunson misses. Orlando leading by 14. Here's Black. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pure from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And Brunson, here we go. Oh, Brunson! What an aggressive move.
Knifing to the rim with ease. Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
Black passes to Wagner. No good with the triple. Brunson taking his time here. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3. Brunson's got 20.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
That'll do it for the first half. Orlando ahead. They lead by 12. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Precious Achua is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's DeLon Wright, then there's Miles McBride, and it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Robinson, a screen on Suggs, kicks it out to Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot, hits the three-pointer. Anunoby's got 5.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Suggs. Anthony finds Carter. Suggs outside. The Magic need to put one up here. That three's off the mark. Knicks trail by 11. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Suggs, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
McBride passes to Robinson. To the inside. And And there's Wright. That one's good. And the assist by Achua.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And Carroll. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, that play shows Banchero's strength and his determination.
How about Paolo Banchero, Coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
And Anthony, here we go. And Anthony slams it in.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Anunoby passes to Wright. Uncovered. And it's New York with another.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
Pass to Anthony. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. New York shooting their first free throw of the contest. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's De Silva. McBride covers. Here's Black. No good from outside. Knicks trail by 9. Right on the right side. Outside Anunoby. 1:04 left to play in the third quarter. Achua with the dunk.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
45-38.
Here's Black to the left wing. Fires from deep. Anthony, the pass to Carter. 5 on the clock. And it's in there. And the Magic lead by 9.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Right on the left side. Anunoby on the wing. With the drive. Orlando with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Black passes to Anthony. Picked by Carter. Anthony with it. And McBride picks him up defensively. Anthony outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. Orlando shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the second free throw is good. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 10. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. And it's Bataze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And out of bounds, the Knicks will take it.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
The Knicks shooting the ball at 48% so far. Brunson assertive on the take. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Banchero. Suggs with it. Back to Banchero. No good on the three.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Right side Hart. Tucker inside. Working on Banchero. And Tucker gets it to go.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Caldwell Pope, a screen on Brunson. Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Suggs. The three. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Hart with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Bridges. Rebound by the Magic. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Bataze. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Knicks trail by 8. Bridges finds Brunson. Outside Tucker. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Tucker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
Bataze and Tucker pulls it down. New York has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. It's tipped and stolen by Suggs. The three from Banchero. From distance, Paolo. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Orlando.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Here's Suggs. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hart passes to Towns. Hart, the open shot. Kept alive. It's Bridges on the wing. Knocks down the long J. Bridges has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
If they call his number and Bridges answers, not intimidated at all by the big moment.
Pass to Bataze. And here's Wagner. Wagner with a screen on Brunson. Here's Suggs. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Tucker. And a change for the Magic. Wagner's checked in.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Here's Brunson. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Here's Wagner. Uses the glass on the layup.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defenses. They left him too open on that play. And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 8 rebounds in the game. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
It falls! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3!
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Yes!
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
Pass to Brunson. The ball's knocked loose, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. He shoots it. And there are the Magic with another bucket. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
And so Orlando takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out.
benches, each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Bitadze in at the center, filling out the middle. Back to Suggs. Around the back and lays it in.
Oh, bigger than your average guard. Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Green finds Eason. Back to Green. Three-pointer. Şengün, no good. On offense, here are the Magic. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Rockets. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And the foul on Tari Eason. That is his first foul of the game. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Suggs passes to Bitadze. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson against Suggs. Softly drops in the floater. Suggs has got his second basket.
Making the floater look this smooth is not. Oh, yes! That is a tough contest-worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
So, RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
Here are the Magic now, after the Rockets pick up 3. Here's Suggs. Drains it from beyond the arc. Suggs has got 7 points in the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Nice shot by Brooks.
And Brooks needs to keep taking and making those jumpers. It's only going to help his confidence.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Thompson outside. Brooks against Caldwell Pope. Brooks misses.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. So Suggs will go to the free throw line. That's on Jalen Green. And it's the Rockets with the ball. They trail by 1. Here's Green, and there's the drive. The rebound by Bitadze.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Banchero, that's good.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Eason against Banchero. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
The Rockets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. And he makes all 3. 1:53 left in the first. Now, here's Suggs. 10 points for him. Pass to Caldwell Pope. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Back to Suggs. Puts up a deep 3. He doesn't hit that one.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been.
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
One of Green's many advantages is how quickly he gets off the floor.
And here's Banchero. Caldwell Pope outside. Off target with his 3. Houston in the lead. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. Oh, how about that slam?
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
Oh, my
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. And here is Green. After Jalen Suggs made that last three-pointer.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. It's stolen by Banchero. Suggs with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Isaac kicks to Suggs. Back to Isaac. Driving to the basket. Eason against Banchero. And the wide open shot from Green. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Buried from outside. But I don't know.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
To review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And a chance here to just double-check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate it.
It's a tie game here in Houston. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Tari Eason is out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Green, and it's Brooks in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. Outside for Caldwell Pope. A three-pointer is right on target. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 3 now for Orlando.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention, carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look, and again it's Orlando with the 3.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Brooks. Orlando's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Black, Brooks covering. Black dishes to Caldwell Pope, fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Houston moving the ball around. Brooks, the pass to Thompson. Out to Brooks for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Brooks has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Houston. Banchero has screen on Brooks. Black, no good.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor. Working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
Down low, here's Isaac. And no good, the dry spell continuing for him. And Thompson kicks to Brooks. Thompson surveying the floor. Reckless lead pass, and he throws it down.
And definitely a streak shooter. When Brooks is hot, he can carry the offense.
Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. Banchero's got 5 now.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Green, no luck. The Magic trail by 3. Caldwell Pope passes to Isaac. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Isaac's got his first points of the game. Brooks against Banchero. Brooks with the bucket.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Here's Black. Outside for Caldwell Pope. The three-pointer off the mark. Rockets leading by 3. On the wing, Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
He can get it done off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
Black dishes to Caldwell Pope. Black the pass to Caldwell Pope. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Houston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And Brooks gets it to go.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Here's Black. They need this. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Thompson from long range. And another 3 for Houston.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
There's the triple. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. And so that brings the first half to a close. Rockets lead by 13. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run line. They're measuring up the shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Rockets leading by 13. And so in the game for the Magic, outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. Then it's Anthony, and it's De Silva in at the 4. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there, because the rest of his game is complete.
Batase with the bucket.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Houston's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot, and the shot goes in. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 10-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here.
And you see a big defensive upside in Whitmore. He's quick and has great strength.
Latrey. The rebound by Batase. Batase's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and that one's good. Suggs.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
De Silva. Yep, that one goes in there.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And really good habits paying off for Suggs. He's finding shots and drumming up points for his squad.
First team foul.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Anthony against Van Vliet. Here's Green. Smith on the wing. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
And they take the lead. De Silva's got 4 points in the quarter. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Anthony, the pass to Bitadze. Here's Wagner. And yes, it's good. And now a 3-point Magic lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Back to Tate. A 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Bitadze's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Suggs. Offline with his 3. Fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together.
And there's Suggs on the assist by Anthony. And it's now 22 points for Jalen Suggs. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Whitmore. There's 1:26 left to play here in the third, and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. They get a hand on it. Black in the post, covered by Van Vliet. The offensive rebound to the wing on the left. Wagner passes to Bitadze. Over to the wing. Harris kicks to Black. Orlando moving the ball.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Magic have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. The first one falls. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. And a switcher also for Orlando. Houston's checked in. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Şengün with a screen on Harris. Drills it from outside. Brooks has got 20 points.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those 3s coming.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Thompson, the rebound by Bitadze.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Pass to De Silva. 2 on the clock. Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for the Magic. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Alperen Şengün out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Thompson, then it's Brooks, and it's Green in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
In for the Magic, Paulo Banchero.
Rockets trail by 5. Brooks outside. Green finds Brooks. Out to Thompson. Brooks the pass to Green. They grab their own miss. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Caldwell Pope pass to Suggs. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Suggs. Kicks it out to Wagner. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Right side Green to tie it up. Orlando grabs the miss. Bankero outside. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. That one's good from the corner. Suggs has got 24.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Green kicks to Şengün. Green against Suggs. And it's Green with the jam.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Suggs passes to Caldwell Pope. A three-pointer, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Suggs passes to be Thompson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
They now take the lead. 22 points for Dylan Brooks. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about. And these two teams are really equal.
Here's Suggs. Back to Caldwell Pope. Suggs finds Caldwell Pope for the three. Batase with the bucket. And the Magic lead by 2.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope. Looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him. And Orlando making a change here. Wagner's checked in. Green, the pass to Brooks. Back to Green. Fires for 3. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Wagner. Caldwell Pope outside. Over Green. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And there you go. A confident scorer. KCP coming up big when they need it.
Here's Brooks. Out to Thompson. Şengün, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
That's just smart basketball. Late in the game, they see a favorable matchup, and they take advantage.
And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
Oh, I see you, big fella.
Can you believe that?
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Brooks grabs the board.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Shot by Eason. No good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Suggs kicks to Wagner. Here's Caldwell Pope. That shot no good. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Suggs. Şengün against Suggs. A 3. Bankero grabs the board.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
if you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
To stop the run, nails the triple. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And so it's
but eventually I'll get there. I'm a tiger on the loose, I'm a menace in the booth, I'm the medicine you're afraid to take. I'm the gasoline and nut and the devil in your gut that you're fighting just to keep it fake. Kinda like the view with the dice in the mid, top down with the rims and gold. So
York starting five. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. And for the Rockets, they've got Tari Eason. Jalen Green is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Alperen Şengün. And it's Thompson in at the 3. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Brunson sizing up the defense and really good at operating in the pick and roll.
Here's Eason. No good on the triple. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka for a minute. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And that one's good. Green.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Outside Anunoby. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Brooks. And stolen by Brunson. Anunoby for 3. Anunoby on the wing. And down it goes. 2 points.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that. Defensively, you have to stay connected to them on the perimeter.
The Rockets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. The 3 from Thompson. It's rebounded by New York. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, Hart finds Anunoby. Off target with the 3. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Eason can't get it to go. New York has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Anunoby on the wing. Towns a screen on Thompson. Here's Anunoby. It's rebounded by Şengün.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
It's his first trip to the line. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Anunoby for 3. The shot off that time. Rockets trail by 4. Outside Eason. Here's Brooks. And another miss by Houston.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Anunoby passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And here's Green from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Outside Hart, pass to Towns. Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Drills it from deep. Brunson's got 8.
Man, that one's deep, showing you Brunson's got some confidence in the stroke here.
And the Rockets shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. The offensive rebound. Now Şengün. On the wing, Thompson. Anunoby covering. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And there's Şengün. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Brunson taking his time here. Got a piece of it. Şengün with a steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. For three. And it's Brooks missing. New York leading by 6. And Anunoby for three. Eason pulls it in.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here is Green from deep. They get it back on the wing. Brooks lets the three fly. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner. Wow,
Incredible indeed.
it's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So on the floor for New York, we've got OG Anunoby. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the point. Thompson finds Green. Here's Eason. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Eason's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brunson passes to Bridges. Brunson against Brooks. Poked loose. Outside Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
It's going to be on Amin Thompson.
Man, good whistle there.
New York shooting their initial free throws of the game here. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? Nah, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. And Anunoby for 3. Misses again. 2 for 8 in this matchup.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, BA, the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it, pivots around, and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
Hart with a screen on Thompson, and here's Brunson from the arc. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Green, and he drives in, and it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, talk about a quick first step. Green just blows past defenders.
Hart finds Brunson. That's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. Thompson outside. On the wing, Brooks. Outside Eason. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Fires top of the key. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Hart can't hit.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Eason, pass to Brooks. From outside, off the mark. New York leading by 10. Pass to Brunson. The fadeaway. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translating.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Bridges. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 13.
He's so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Shot's good by Hart. Hart's got his first points of the game.
Can't let someone like Hart get inside the D just asking to get burned.
Eason finds Brooks. And here's Şengün from behind the arc. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Knocks it loose. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Şengün. Outside Eason. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
8 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Hits the trifecta.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Knicks out in front, up by 12. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's court. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
We've got Fred VanVleet, Jeff Green out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Jabari Smith, and it's Whitmore in a 2-guard. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Green for 3, and a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Outside McBride. Right side Achua. Pass to Robinson. Back to Achua. 6 to shoot. And that one comes up a bit short.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's VanVleet. Whitmore with it. Outside Tate. Three-pointer. Another 3 from Houston.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Right, pass to Robinson.
The coaching staff likes this. Mitchell Robinson down there drawing fouls.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the Knicks, Mitchell.
And he sinks the second. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And VanVleet has got the ball here for the Rockets. Trailing by 10. Off target from outside. For New York, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. McBride's got 6 in the quarter.
And Tucker, great job reading the floor and finding a way to set up a ready shooter.
Here's Whitmore. VanVleet outside on the wing. Green. And it's off from three-point range. New York leading by 13. And now the Knicks on the break. Outside McBride. Off target from three-point range. For Houston, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Out to the right wing. Here's Smith. Left side Tate. Back to Smith. The 3-ball. Tate's shot is off. New York has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Robinson passes to Wright. Pass to Tucker. Outside of Chua. 4-3. They grab their own miss. Here's McBride. Plenty of room to knock down that one. McBride's got 8 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
They get it back. Green, the pass to Tatum. Takes a 3. The Rockets with another miss. New York leading by 15. Here's Tucker. 3-pointer off the mark. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Van Vliet against Wright. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Green. The shot no good. Achua with some nice D. For New York, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. McBride can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 15. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Smith no good. New York shooting a solid 53% from the floor.
Who's watching here?
Right outside. Oh, there's the alley. And a big finish by Robinson.
A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. New York with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's McBride. Give him 8. Pass to Tucker. Tucker with a screen on Smith. Back to Tucker. Jacks up a 3. He drops it from range. Tucker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. Brunson misses.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Brooks, the pass to Eason. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it.
Knicks ball.
New York leading by 18. Right side Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Fades. Eason pulls it in.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And here's Brunson from the arc. New York no good that time either. And Houston is shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Thompson finds Şengün. Shoots over Hart. And there's Şengün. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Brunson. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
What a good burst from Brunson just to get by the initial defense.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Towns a screen on Thompson. He gets it in there. And the Knicks lead by 18. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. A clear look for Green. Outside Eason. It's stolen by Hart. Anunoby passes to Hart. For three, Bridges. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brooks outside. Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. There's the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And Brunson, here we go, and the basket is good. Brunson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Towns against Thompson, beyond the arc, drops in the 3. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for New York?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Brunson against Brooks. Right side, Brunson. No good from the wing.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Knicks.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Brunson.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Back to Green. Up top, Şengün. Outside Eason. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. 55 seconds left to play in the fourth. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. Eason pulls it in. And here's Houston. It's an 18-point game. Thompson passes to Eason. Thompson outside. Takes the 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Now Brunson. Five on the clock. Fires away from way outside. The shot that time not on target. And so New York takes this one by a big one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.